That was amazing. Please help me thank the Pointer Senior High School drumline under the direction of Michael Hernandez and Jason Lewis for that wonderful start to our day. Now I would like to welcome the Plano Senior High School JROTC Color Guard to the stage to post the colors and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
If you would please now join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's hear it for the Plano Senior High drumline and our ROTC. Good morning, Plano ISD. Welcome home. It is so great to see all of you for the kickoff this morning to the 2018-19 school year. This feels a bit like a big family reunion, and I have a huge family, 56 first cousins on one side. And every time we go to a family reunion, we all look around for the people we know, and there's a few we say, "Who's that?" So it feels just a little bit like that. And like a new family or a family reunion, we want to welcome our newest members into the fold. So I'd like to do that now. For all of you who are returning to the family, thanks for coming back and continuing your legacy in Plano ISD. For all of you who are new to Plano ISD, welcome. We're so glad that you're here, and we're so glad you chose to teach and work in Plano ISD. Just so everyone can know who you are, if you are new to the Plano ISD family, will you please stand and remain standing? Don't sit down. Stand up. I saw you sit down. Stand up. There you go. For those of you who are seated, take a close look around to those standing near you. In truly living out the family values of Plano ISD, I'm hoping that each of you will find a way to connect to the newest members of the Plano ISD team. As a colleague, a mentor, a friend, to help those have an extraordinary first year in our district, and help these new teammates strive to achieve their personal and professional dreams in this district. Let's give them a warm welcome to the Plano ISD family. Now you can sit down. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you our two District Teachers of the Year. From Mitchell Elementary, under the leadership of Principal Bob Ferris, our Elementary Teacher of the Year and Region 10 Finalist Teacher of the Year. from Dr. Keyshawn Ireland. And from Rice Middle School, under the leadership of Chris Glasscock, Secondary Teacher of the Year, Librarian Michelle Johnson. I am thrilled to welcome them both back to the new school year, and I'm going to give the microphone to them. Keyshawn and Michelle, take it away.
Good morning, Plano ISD family. I'm Michelle Johnson, your 2018 Secondary Teacher of the Year and librarian at Rice Middle School. Dr. Ireland and I have the honor of welcoming you to the start of what is sure to be a year filled with opportunity, growth, and promise. I hope you are rested, re-energized, and excited to embrace all that is ahead, because it is here. So it's time for us to get this school year party started. No matter how long you have worked for kids, the first day back with them is always so exciting and quite possibly the best day of the entire year. Like you, I cannot wait to be with kids, readers, researchers, artists, makers, learners, students, mathematicians, chess players, athletes, musicians, actors, our Plano ISD students. So I thought I'd share what I call a morning mirror monologue. You know, those words that we all say to ourselves in a bathroom mirror, quite possibly right before we grab our hairbrushes and break into song. So here goes. Each day brings hope and possibility. You have the opportunity to empower kids to become what they are meant to be. You get to support and encourage them to define themselves by their own standards, not the criteria of anyone else. You get to help our kids see the power in their uniqueness. Take time to notice each heart on your campus. Which student brought a struggle to school today and needs encouragement? Which reader has a story to share and longs to be celebrated? Which athlete had a great game last night and cannot wait to tell you about it? Take time to be present in their now. And don't forget to smile a lot, laugh a lot, build community, advocate for our kids, model and demonstrate the power in diversity and the importance of empathy. Teach from your heart. Building relationships is key. And as you give all you have to our kids, do not forget to take care of you and your awesomeness along the way. You get to work with our future each and every day. You are Plano ISD. Have an amazing year, and thanks so much for letting me be part of your family. Thank you. Now, please welcome your 2018 Elementary Teacher of the Year, Dr. Keyshawn Ireland.
Good morning, Plano ISD heroes. I call us heroes because that's exactly who we are and what we do. And just like any hero, we grow tired at the end of the school year. We get rest, our summer, for some of us. And we grow excited to get back onto the field to do what we do best, to save lives, to protect, and to teach. I want everyone to think about those preparation weeks before our Meet the Teacher Day or open house or whatever it may have been called that very first year of your teaching career. We were filled with big dreams and goals about what we wanted our classroom to be, what type of teacher we wanted to be. And I'm not sure about some of you, but I know that I didn't think too much about state tests, teacher evaluations, and specific diagnostics that we have to perform throughout the year. All I could think about is how awesome I wanted to be. I didn't juggle between the bad and the good. I focused solely on the positive. And I made a promise to myself that I would give my kiddos exactly, if not more of, the experience I had in my favorite teacher's class, because that's what they deserve. Dream big. I still get excited at the beginning of the school year. It hasn't changed since I started kindergarten in 1995, or when I enrolled in college in 2008, or when I started teaching in 2013. The only thing that's changed was moving from a small desk to a big desk. Notice that I did not say from a student to a teacher, because we are still students. A student can be defined as a scholar, a learner, one who studies, investigates, and examines. We do this every day to become better educators. We do this because we are lifelong learners, and we do this because we love it. We love it. Do not allow for formalities to take away your love for what you do and what you plan to accomplish this academic year. Dream big and then make it happen. Be that wacky teacher, that fun but stern teacher, that teacher that turns every moment into a learning situation. Be that teacher that your students remember and thank when they grow into adulthood and reflect on their education and the experiences they received here in Plano. Remember, we are the heroes. For many students, we are the best example of a positive role model. And for many others, we are another positive figure in their lives that can uplift and inspire them to create change in a nation and in a world that's so desperately needed. Teach our kiddos to spread love, to spread positivity, and to be the best scholar that they can be. Have an awesome year, and let's make this one for the record books. We are Plano ISD.
That was awesome, Keyshawn. Thank you. Now we have been given the responsibility of making some very important introductions this morning. So it is my honor to introduce the Plano ISD Board of Trustees. As I call your name, I would like to invite each of you to stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. They are Missy Bender, School Board President, Dr. Yoram Solomon, School Board Vice President, Nancy Humphrey, School Board Secretary, Trustee Jerry Chambers, and Trustee Angela Powell. Trustees David Stoll and Tammy Richards were unable to attend and send their regrets.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Plano ISD Executive Leadership Team. Please stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. Sarah Bonzer, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Teresa Williams, Chief Operating Officer. Randy McDowell, Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Katrina Hasley, Assistant Superintendent for Academic Services. Susan Modisette, Assistant Superintendent for Campus Services. Dr. Carrie Cooper, Assistant Superintendent for District Services. Dr. Beth Brockman, Assistant Superintendent for Employee Services. Carla Oliver, Assistant Superintendent for Government, Community, and Planning Initiatives. Dan Armstrong, Assistant Superintendent for Technology Services. And Dr. Dash Weirsinger, Senior Executive Director for Assessment, Research, and Program Evaluation.
I would like to welcome some additional friends of Plano ISD whose support is invaluable to us all. Would the following groups please stand and remain standing until all have been introduced? Again, please hold your applause until the end. We couldn't be Plano ISD without the Plano City Council members and city management who keep education and educators important in Plano. The Plano ISD Education Foundation. The foundation includes the core store where teachers shop for free supplies, grants to educators, and much more. And the Plano ISD Council of PTAs. These dedicated individuals put in hundreds of volunteer hours every year in their leadership roles. And now we have a special treat from a former Plano ISD student bound for stardom, Ron Boltonguez. Let's take a look at how he has been inspired by his teachers like you, who helped him find his place in school and the strength to follow his dreams. Even in the face of adversity, they let him know that he was not alone, because we are Plano ISD, and that's what we do.
So tonight is for my family, it's for my son, it's for my brothers, and for me to be able to provide them the life that they deserve. I'm gonna be singing Home by Philip Phillips, and I didn't have a home for a long time, and what I've learned is that the thing about a home is created by the people you surround yourself with. I was born in Kinshasa, Congo. Because of the chaos and the craziness that happens over there, my family ends up in America. My journey in the school district started out at Foreman, literally like ESL, learning English. I had Miss Benjamin. It's funny, I remember she'd always be like, use your time wisely, just like that. And till this day, whenever I'm procrastinating or I need to be focused on something, I hear that voice, use your time wisely. Use your time wisely, Ronald. And then I was here at Armstrong, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, Williams High School, and then they created McMillan High School. I was the first year at McMillan. I just kind of fell into some academic issues because, crazy life. So I ended up at Special Programs Center last semester at Plano Senior. The Plano School District played such a huge role in my life because I went through this season in my life where it was a lot about survival. Where was I going to sleep that night? What was I going to eat that night? I was really grateful that I could have been a part of the free reduced lunch program because that was literally the only thing I ate sometimes, just that breakfast and that lunch here. Being in sports, basketball, track, and football, being a part of AVID helped me with getting my eyes on the prize as far as my future goes. I'm a father now of baby James, and now that I've taken in my 2 younger brothers, so I'm raising my 2 younger brothers and I'm raising my son, that's a lot that motivates me and drives me to continue to grow and expand my career. We all have our own battles that we're fighting. Life is not fair. While life is not fair and life is difficult, you don't have to go through it alone. We are designed for community. I wouldn't have gotten to this point. I didn't have Plano supporting me. So many people invested in me, and so Thank You Plano was just a thank you. Whether I'm playing a show in Philadelphia or in Florida or in California, I'm like, hi, I'm Ron, I'm from Plano, Texas. I'm very grateful for the city and the school district and ultimately for the teachers, from Coach Hazelwood, Coach Martinez, Ms. Saviano, just all the different teachers that played a role in creating me and helping me become the person I am today. Your assistant principal here? This is Miss Ray. Miss Ray is one of my favorite human beings. I remember I was at Special Program Center and I was going through a lot, and I remember we were sitting in her office. I remember she told me that, I just want you to know that you are not alone. And that moment touched me so much that that's how I started my little organization called Kick Hope. And the motto is kicking hope into the Congo, one soccer ball at a time. And that's my mission, is to just kind of go throughout the world and remind people that they're not alone. And have Mr. Ray to thank for that.
You touched my life as well. It is so good to see you.
It's good to see you.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
And always remember, you're definitely never alone.
It's good to see you. I don't think she knew and realized the impact that she made in my life. I can't stress enough how much teachers impact students. And sometimes you don't realize it whenever you're going through the process. Oftentimes in life, we want to be sharp teachers, sharp parents, sharp musicians, sharp business people. But we don't always like to go through the sharpening process. We just kind of want to get to the sharp part. And so this reminds me that on American Idol, I used to just hold this and just remind myself in order for me to be sharp, I have to be sharpened. Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. That's what we ought to do as people, is sharpen each other. Oh, that's awesome, man. Tell them I say hello. If you were to ask me when I was in 6th grade here, that I'd come back as the American Idol Top 24 finalist to speak and hang out with the students here, that wouldn't sound real to me. How's it going, y'all? Sixth grade choir was the only choir group I've ever been a part of. It's really special to come back and hang out with them and sing with them. Inside your soul, so don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? Oh, I like that. You guys sound great. From literally learning how to speak English to mathematics to, community to life and goal setting, Plano Independent School District and the people involved with PISD really played a huge role in my life. I didn't have a home for a long time, and so what I've learned is that the thing about a home is created by the people you surround yourself with. The city of Plano is my home, and so is Plano Independent School District. Thank you guys for everything you do and you've done, and I know you will continue to do. Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down. Although this weight is dreaming us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place yours. Oh, once you settle down, it all will be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. No trouble, it might drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. So I'm gonna make this place your home. Love you guys. Oh, once you settle down, it all will be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill with fear. No trouble, it might drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. So I'm gonna make this place your home. Oh, once you settle down, it all will be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill with fear. No trouble, it might drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. So I'm gonna make this place your home. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. And good morning. I am Missy Bender, President of the Plano ISD Board of Trustees, and it's my honor to greet you this morning and welcome you on behalf of my fellow trustees. And I have to tell you that my heart is so full with all of you being here together, all 7,000 of us, to be inspired as we start the year and we get to hear from our leader to help lead us into this year ahead. First, I'd like to thank you for being here, not just here at Clark Stadium for today's celebration, but here in Plano ISD, serving our communities and families and helping to launch the futures of nearly 54,000 young people. We know that you have a choice of where you can apply your skills and expertise, and we are glad that you have chosen Plano ISD and that Plano ISD has chosen you. Welcome home. Whether you are new to the district or beginning your 40th year, and I know they're out there, you should know that my fellow trustees and I are proud to serve alongside you as we work together toward our common goal to provide the excellent educational opportunities for which Plano ISD is known. Plano ISD's reputation does not come by accident. It comes from dedicated employees like you, who knows what it means to consider the individual needs of each child in our school district. And as trustees, we want to ensure that your needs as educators are being met as well. We know that you care about students, and we want you to know that we care about you. We want to equip you with the resources and flexibility that you need as you embrace the strengths and contributions that every student has to offer. We want you to feel inspired and supported, and we count on you to take the initiative to look beyond the traditional measures of merit and personalize your approach to developing every student's potential. I'm grateful to be speaking to you today as a person with multiple connections to this dynamic district. First, as a student, having graduated from Plano East, and also as a parent, seeing my daughter go through Plano schools from her first day in kindergarten at Daffron through her graduation from Plano West. And in between, there was Robinson and Jasper. And as a volunteer through PTA, and as an advocate and a trustee, I volunteer to lead and am honored to serve together with you so that all of our students have the opportunity to author their own stories of success in the district that I call home. And I hope that each and every one of you is proud to know that you are an integral part of their story. All of us here today representing the district as parents, local government, the school community, and other leaders are stakeholders also in these same success stories. And I am sincerely grateful that we are joining together as we all work to develop the unique talents of our highly diverse student population, as we encourage students to take risks, and as we model fearlessness for them. You are the experts, and we are here to support you as the guide to our precious school children. Thank you. Now, I am so excited, because this is the participation part of the morning, that I get to introduce this next group. Think of it as team building with a beat. Here to facilitate an interactive, collaborative, and entertaining learning experience, please welcome Drum Cafe.
Welcome home, Plano ISD! You guys, we were worried about y'all a little bit today. We were like, I don't know if they're gonna get into this. But we've been watching y'all this whole morning. And Plano, are y'all ready for 2018-2019? Drum Cafe, you ready? Let's do this. Man, so you know what? Everybody in Central, everybody that works and serves in Central, let me hear Central! East, where are you at, East? Let me hear you! What about everybody from West? And now y'all, don't feel shy, because I know you're real small. But can I get a cheer from everyone in admin, campus support staff? Let me hear you guys. That wasn't nearly as small as I thought it would be. And then can I get a big cheer from everyone that's here as a special guest? Everyone from our Chamber of Commerce, to PTA, to our Board of Directors. Let me hear you scream. And now, one family, one Plano, all together one more time. Let me hear you. Woo! All right, you guys. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I want to see them. On my mark, we're going to clap our hands together one time. Plano, I want you to show me that you can be one family, that you can come together as one team across this huge district. 7,000 beautiful faces out there today. So we're going to bring our hands together one time. On my mark. 1, 2, 3, go. One time. One time. One more. Double up now, huh? 1, 2, 3, here we go. Yeah! Are you ready? First me, then you. Keep going, don't stop. This side, are you ready? Eyes on me. conquer every challenge that we know we're going to face this year, because it's coming. That's the sound of thousands of feet tearing through your halls in about a week. Are y'all ready? Drum Cafe, come back to the groove. Oh, yeah! Eyes on me. I'm going to switch it up. Warm in here, didn't it? You guys, you hear those bells? That's you. Nobody ever pays much attention to the bell. Everybody wants to be a big bass drummer. But that bell is what lends the melody. It's what makes a song. The bell is the leader of the ensemble. And teachers, that's you. You're the leader of the ensemble in your classroom every single day. Every day you gotta walk into that stage, because that's what a classroom is, am I right? If you don't bring it, those kids fall asleep. So you gotta be alert, alive, and ready to lay down some complicated grooves to keep their brains and their hearts engaged with what we gotta get done. I see a lot of fans out there now. They're like, girl, come on now. You're making me sweat. Woo. I'm Cuban. I can do this all day. Just kidding. Now, you guys, we're going to put our hands together one more time. Let me get this side of the audience. We're going to do some snaps and claps. Snap, snap. I hear you guys. Sounding good. Other side, you ready? Snap, snap. Go ahead and give me some single tune, Aisha. Can I get some triples in there, sir? Y'all give it up for Alcini Silla. round of applause. Y'all, I hope that you have an amazing 2018, 2019. Oh man, look at that wave. Keep it going, keep it going. All the way, all the way. Oh no, really, thank you. Thank you for that wave. Y'all feel that breeze up here from that wave rolling in from the teacher seat? Ladies and gentlemen, we've had an amazing time here with you guys today. I truly wish you the best. Come on now. I got stuff to do. You guys, give a big cheer and a warm round of applause to your brand new Superintendent of Schools, Sarah Bonser! Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you, Drum Cafe. Well, that is a hard act to follow. The power of the combined voices of our entire district. It is incredible what we can do when we work together as a team. But it is time for me right now to speak alone. I'd much rather have the Drum Cafe. I love you too. So on your program, or your fan, it says that the final part of this morning's event is a keynote. I think the word keynote speaker might be a little misleading this morning, as I am not up here today so much as a keynote, as I am holding my one all-staff meeting of the year with my team, all of you. So for this all-staff meeting, I have 10 minutes. I'm going to try not to use them all. As your superintendent, to talk to you from my heart. In no other profession is a person's success entirely dependent on the success of others. However, in our profession, in the education profession, we can only define and experience true success through the success of others, our students. When I think about this, and I do, I think of lots of questions. How will I know what defines success for each individual student? How can we know each student personally to even know what defines each of their success? Their hopes, their dreams? How will we know if they are successful or not? How will we know what might cause them to stumble if we do not know them well? How will we know what barriers exist in their lives, in their homes, in their brains, that might interfere with their ability to succeed? Do all of our students have equal access to the tools, information, knowledge, skills, and on and on and on in order to be successful? I hope that this year you will ask tough questions about student success in your classrooms, in your building, in your department, and commit to finding the answers to all of those questions. No two schools are the same. No two students are the same. And certainly no two staff members are the same. However, helping every student achieve to the highest level of his or her potential, both academically and personally, is the most worthy and important mission we can achieve as a team. It is no small task. It is not for the timid, nor is it for the fearful. So I ask, will you be bold and fearless in pursuit of our students' success? It takes courage to ask the questions. It takes more courage to find the answers and to take the actions that ensure student success in any form. Students are counting on us. They are counting on each of you that if they do every single thing that you ask them to do, they will succeed. And I ask you, are you asking them to do the right things? Are you helping them do those things that are hard in order for them to be successful? Are you willing to do what it takes not only to offer the opportunity to learn, but ensure that they do? I'm going to say that again. Are you willing to do what it takes not only to offer the opportunity for students to succeed, but to ensure that they do? I challenge each of you to make that your personal mission this year, starting right now. Parents are counting on us. We are the professionals. They are counting on us to know their child, to take all of the knowledge and skill that we possess and put it into practice. To learn what we do not know, to help each child succeed. That trust is given to us by our parents, by the virtue of the positions we hold. It is ours to keep, or it is ours to lose. I ask each of you, how will you earn trust every day through your words and your actions? Because we work with children, I am convinced more and more every year in this profession that every decision we make is an ethical decision. And I know some of you are tired of hearing me say that, but I'm going to say it again. Every decision is an ethical decision because we work with children. As educators, we have all heard the saying, we put students at the heart of every decision. And I say, that's great, but actions speak louder than words. In all that you do, your actions do not affect a product, they affect a future generation. That's why it's an ethical decision. So yes, every decision you make is an ethical one. So I ask, will your actions match your words? Will all of your decisions be ethical? I've asked you a lot of questions today, and I haven't provided you very many answers. So I'm going to turn the tables. If all of those high expectations have been laid upon you, student success in all of its many forms, how do we accomplish that goal together? I say reciprocity, another one of my favorite words. For every ounce of performance expected, an equal measure of support. It applies to you in your teaching, it applies to athletes on the field, and it applies to students in each one of your individual classrooms. For every ounce of performance, an equal measure of support. And isn't that what families do for their children? So what do you need to succeed? Only you know. The flexibility to innovate, resources for your students, professional learning, to add to the knowledge and skills you have as a teacher, a staff member, an instructional assistant, a school leader. Time to plan. I say to you right here, right now, you are not alone. Your success is our mission. Because I know that it is only through you that we will succeed. And only through you that students will reach their fullest potential. For each of you, that support may look different. If you are new in your job, it may be a mentor. If you are taking on a leadership role, you may need some help. If you work in one of the support departments, you may need some training in order to support the campuses more efficiently or more effectively. The key lies in your reflection on what you need and communicating what you need in order to succeed. This team is here to support you, and that is a promise. Your success is our mission. The teams seated on the floor in the red shirts are your support team. Our entire reason for existence is in support to serve you in your quest for student success at the campus. This year, we are all committed in connecting to this mission. Thus, the logo you saw on your invitation, and I'm hoping the logo you might sometimes see on the screen, there it is. Mission Plano ISD. Connect, serve, succeed. Today, we are committing to you that we are with you every step of the way. You can count on us to help and support you, and you can trust that these are not just words. We will follow it up with our actions. You will hear our words, but you will feel our actions. This year, each staff member wearing the red shirt you see today is committing their time to serving in every school in our district, connecting the work you do and serving alongside you for the success of all. So how will that look? On August 10th, when you are at your campus getting ready to welcome 54,000 students through the doors, we will be at your side, working with you in the buildings, so get ready to put us to work. When you see our red shirts, you will know that we are here to serve. Throughout the school year, each team member will be coming out to your schools to support you as a volunteer in the work that you do to ensure student success. That is our mission. We are a team and a family. It is up to all of us to work together to achieve the highest levels of success. In addition to your district support team, there are so many others who champion this school district and provide support to you. As you heard in the introductions, they are here to show you their support. Kelly Thomas, Penny Chapman, come on, stand up. Stand up. They are leading our council of PTAs. Penny was the outgoing president, and Kelly is your incoming president. And I want you to be assured that you can sit down. I want to ensure you that they are doing everything in their power to engage as many parents, staff, and students in an effort to help you succeed. We know that the partnership between home and school is critical to student success, and we know that they stand ready to support you. I hope that you will show your support of our PTAs by helping us reach a goal of 100% participation this year. Our Education Foundation. I don't know if Jennifer could be here today, but Jennifer Jameson serves as the president of our Education Foundation. They have supported teachers and staff in this district for many years in lofty goals. Their support of teacher innovation and staff well-being is a legacy of this committed group, full of community, business, and philanthropic leaders. And we call on that Education Foundation for support all the time, and their answer is, yes, what can we do? Again, in an effort of showing mutual support, I hope you'll remember the foundation and all of the good work that it does. Clearly, your success is also their mission. To our city governments and partners, you've been recognized, but Chief Rushing, will you stand up? I want to give a special shout out. Thanks, Chief. I want to give a special shout out to our police department because every time we call, they are there. And you know it, and I know it. So I want to thank you. I know that Plano ISD's strong foundation is built on the bedrock of our partnership with the city. The greatest legacy of this community is the commitment that it has made to its children through quality public education. We will unapologetically call upon you to continue your support of our school district to maintain that legacy through partnerships, resources, and mutual goals that benefit the children and families served by Plano ISD. Teachers, principals, and campus staff, I know that I speak on behalf of every single person in the district support team wearing their Mission Plano ISD shirt today. Your success is our mission. I'm going to close my remarks by asking all of you to commit to the success of others. There is hard work ahead of us as we strive for student success. Maintaining the hallmark of this district, that being the highest absolute levels of student achievement and learning, closing the gaps for our economically disadvantaged students, English language learners, and students with special needs, not by lowering expectations, but by raising every single student up, from our most struggling learners to our most capable, to the highest levels of achievement. Expanding commitment to equity to discover what other supports and services we need to provide so that every student has what he or she needs in order to succeed. That is our mission. We need to foster a safe and collaborative learning environment. Every student and staff member in this district deserves to go to schools where they can be safe and be in an environment where all voices are heard and valued. We need to provide for the social and emotional health of our students, but not only our students, our staff. We need to find the resources that allow us to reach for goals in a time where resources seem to become more and more scarce. And to decide the future direction of our district through a new strategic plan as we decide as a community and a school district what success for Plano ISD students will look in the future. I feel confident that you, my team, in all of these huge endeavors, you are not alone. We are here to support you through our words and our actions. Your success is our mission. Your success is my mission. Welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. I could not be more proud to represent you as your superintendent, and welcome home. Thank you. And now I'd like to welcome our very own Plano ISD American Idol, back to the stage. Ron, come on back up and entertain us with another song.
I grew up on the east side, so I'm sorry, I can't. So, a lot of folks wonder, like, what happens to these guys after they get off American Idol? So I'll tell you guys a little bit. I got to work with a company called Warner Brothers, a little WB, and we put together this record, and it's called Learning to Love. And so the lead single of the project is called Learning to Love. And so I thought it'd be special to share that with you guys before the tour kicks off here today. So we're gonna sing, I'm gonna sing, and we're gonna play Learning to Love for you guys. Someone like you, and I have always fought to be loved until I met you. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad, learning to love through the right and the wrong, learning to love you, it drives me insane. I wouldn't want it any other way. Well, I was never taught how to love someone like you, and I have always fought to be loved until I met you. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad, learning to love through the right and the wrong, learning to love you, it drives me insane. But I wouldn't want it any other way. Whoa, whoa. Find a way to fill up these hearts, and I know things will change. Now how much I love you, I felt from the start. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad, learning to love through the right and the wrong, learning to love you, it drives me insane. I wouldn't want it any other way. Jeremy Jackson, y'all. Let him know. I'm just learning to love through the good and the bad, learning to love through the right and the wrong, learning to love you drives me insane. If it's all right with you guys, do you think we can take a big selfie? Can we take a big selfie? Is that all right?